We're here in Miami, Florida, specifically Wynwood, the day before the biggest hybrid meet and the only one, because it's the first time we ever do a meet. But it's called the Hybrid Showdown, and it consists of two parts. The first part is sanctioned by USPA, and it's a 45 lifter competition that was open to the public. We actually sold out in like 45 minutes, which was pretty cool. And the second portion of the event is a deadlift only invitational. So that means that we sent out invitations to specific lifters that we wanted to see competing here. And it's unsanctioned, so that means that there's no federation that's overseeing the event. It's basically all our rules. We are adhering to regular competition standard rules, so lifters have to have socks, shoes, and a singlet. And the commands are going to be the exact same as if you were in a regular powerlifting meet. The vision I had for this meet, I wanted to make it kind of like coliseum style. So we have it set up here in the parking lot. To do it out here, set up the platform on the parking lot, and then set bleachers all the way around, then covered with a tent, and then the banner in the back. First meet of its kind. I'm really excited to see how it turns out, and of course finding ways to improve it every year starting now. The main goal with this event, especially the unsanctioned portion, was to create an event that is fun for spectators to come watch, that is not as time consuming as a full powerlifting meet, and that allows lifters from other federations to lift together under the same roof and on the same platform. So going forward, the next meets that we put up, hopefully this will be an annual thing. The Hybrid Showdown will be every December, and hopefully we can make it bigger and bigger each time with different events, maybe not just a deadlift, but you'll be seeing some more unconventional things like a power clean strict press, or just a strict press, or a front squat, or a 5-rep max squat. Things that are really fun to watch that won't take 9 hours, and where you can see all of your favorite lifters competing on the same platform at the same time within a matter of a few hours. So that's the goal moving forward.
The last 5-6 months, we put a lot of hard work into getting all this together. I'm really excited with the outcome that we've had, considering it's our first year. Really already have plans for next year, excited to see where we can take it. We tried to invite 30 of the best powerlifters in the world to bring them together on one stage. Me, Stefi, and Hayden, we kind of had a vision of doing something like this and changing the sport of powerlifting, making it a little bit more spectator friendly, having different things going on. I've known her about 6 years now. She actually did her internship for her undergrad at the CrossFit gym that I previously worked at. And when we first met, she was a marathon runner, just starting to get into CrossFit, and skinny, hardly could lift the weight, but just naturally so gifted. Then I slowly kind of started helping coach her in Olympic weightlifting, and then she met Hayden and she started getting into powerlifting, and we've just stayed friends over the last 6 years. Dan Green actually was one of the first powerlifters who I ever saw 6-7 years ago when I was a CrossFitter, kind of not liking CrossFit because I was a little too big for it and tall and lanky, and I was like, you know, maybe there's a different sport better for me. And I see powerlifting, and then I see Dan Green, and I'm like, whoa, that guy is huge and jacked and strong as hell. Like, I want to be like that one day. He was definitely still an animal athlete, that's for sure. It's crazy how life works. I went from looking up to this guy, and now he's actually a close personal friend of mine. It's funny how life works. I think that's pretty cool.
Steph and Alex and Hayden are good friends, and it's exciting to see them put on a big meet like this. And they invited me, specifically wanted me to be a part of it, so it meant a lot to me to try to do what I could, even if it was only to show up and you know, just participate, even if I couldn't lift to my 100% best. Last Friday, which is now 8 days ago, I was doing a last heavy deadlift workout, which was actually kind of a break from the trend. I have not really been training heavy. I've been training moderate weights in higher rep ranges. So last Friday was the first time I went a little bit heavier, and that was when I strained the hamstring on these heavy deadlifts. It's kind of purple. I couldn't make any of my lifts on the platform. So I mean, even though I had the hamstring injury, I don't think it's that major, and it's not really a big setback. When I agreed to do this, I mean, this is not a sanctioned meet, so it's kind of just for fun. Yeah, I mean, the training I have been doing is feeling great, and I've been on track to, I've hit PRs with my rep training. It tracks well to kind of lead into any training for a meet that I'll be doing. So it's not really that fun to go into a meet and not be able to lift, but it's not really a big setback.
It just went as expected, which wasn't great. Been traveling a lot for work and kind of sleeping on planes and trying to get my training in where I could. So came in with like minimal expectations. That's nice just to be invited out and be able to lift with just really like close friends in the sport. You gotta take what the weights give you some days. So opened at 694. So hit that with relative ease and tried to make a big jump to 727, and just wasn't there. No legs. Broke it off the floor twice. Wasn't able to finish it. Opened up my hand a little bit on the third, but I mean, that's what it's about. You just kind of go out, have some fun, lift some weights with some friends, and it's almost like a West Coast, like me coming from Boss Barbell and being able to train with Christy and Dan and Andrew and some world record holders, to see another gym on the other side of the country just continuously turning out high level lifters. I've competed now with Marcus a handful of times and Ian as well, so they came out to Boss of Bosses, so it was kind of nice to have the hospitality here and compete with them and getting to watch both of those guys deadlift. Like, they're so technically proficient and strong, and just to be able to watch their progress over the past year on the upper end of the spectrum, to see guys going over 900 pounds or knocking on the door. Jeremy Avila, Jamal, Kaler. So I mean, anytime you're in the presence of, you know, those freaks, it's always fun to see some crazy weight get moved.
For the open portion, I'm really excited to see my boy Rudy Chaco crushing it in his second ever powerlifting meet. I'm actually gonna be personally handling him in the back, making sure that his attempts are right and that he's ready for all of his lifts.
Rudy here, we're at Hybrid. We're here for weigh-ins. Meets tomorrow, feeling pretty good. As far as prep-wise, I mean, as I got here, J-Dog had me, like, you know, not doing really much, and then when Stefi, I guess, got a word of that, she had me doing a couple things, and she was helping me out, you know, as far as technique and, you know, what to do, proper warm-ups and like stuff like that. So it's been really great. She's an awesome person, and she's really smart, and she knows what she does. And might be moving up a weight class, because as far as filming, we're filming her here, so I didn't want to worry too much about, you know, slimming down a bit. So I'm gonna move up. J-Dog, sorry to disappoint you, but we're moving up. Both the bench and the deadlift were PRs for me. It was a great day overall. I mean, having Stefi Cohen coach you and be there for you the entire meet is truly an experience in itself. And it's almost like a mini dream come true for me, you know, having someone at that level guide me through my second meet of my life ever.
Man, it was awesome. A lot of heart in that lift.
You know, finishing third place wasn't something that I wanted to do. It wasn't something I was like, oh, I want to place or anything. No, it was just when it did happen and they were calling my name, people were yelling at me, they were like, Rudy, get over here, like, we're calling you. And there's no words. I mean, I placed third in my second meet. I mean, for me, that means the world. That's something I can't put words in. Just want to say thank you to Stefi, to Jason, to Eric, and to everyone else that's kind of helped me in this journey. The journey is not ended. The journey is just beginning.